Hi, it's Lizbeth at Persistence You with Lizbeth, the podcast, started to say .com. And thanks for being at my YouTube channel. I am also an author and speaker, and I'm at lameredith.com, where you can also sign up for a free coaching session if that's your thing. But this week, I'm super excited that we had Christina Foxwell from, well, she's living in Australia now, but originally Christina, it was from South Africa. Christina talks this week on Persistence You with Lizbeth about her need, her deep-seated need to belong when she was young, and also to feel like she was being cared for, and I don't want to say controlled, but kind of. Christina says that she grew up as a person of color in South Africa, but pale enough that if she didn't get a suntan, she could pass for being Caucasian, basically. And so her family had encouraged her to stay out of the sun. So early on, she knew it wasn't okay to be comfortable in her own skin, that maybe it wasn't a good thing in the age of apartheid in South Africa to be brown-skinned. And that was her first experience. Her parents, she described as so loving, and her father was a Pentecostal pastor, and of course that means she was a pastor's child. Not a role that many people would intentionally sign up for, and because there's so much expectation to be perfect, to behave, to be controlled, to be a pleaser. And so she really tried to color within the lines. In her interview, she talks about how those early experiences shaped her relationships, because she found herself in a series of relationships and marriages where she abdicated her own authority, and as she describes, was in a very codependent situation. One time in a very abusive situation, but just it was a tradition for her to say, somebody else take the wheel, I will stay in my role, and we're going to make it work this time. We're really going to make it work this time. And I think that's something a lot of us can relate to. So she talks about her transformation to become the person she is today, where she feels very strongly a sense of purpose, a sense of agency and independence, but joy in being in a functional relationship where she's with her partner because she loves him, not because she needs him to guide her in life. So she runs a wonderful agency called, I'm thinking, Ignite Purpose. And you can find all of that in show notes and on my website at lameredith.com. She's such a sweet voice and such a great storyteller. But Christina tells how this impacted her decision to write a series of books. And again, largely inspired on her need to feel a sense of belonging and to be loved. And I think those are pretty universal draws, pretty universal experiences. So please listen to Christina this week. I so related to her. I know when I married very young, all I wanted was for somebody else to take the lead and for me not to be stranded on my own and having to take care of life's details when I just didn't know how to do it. And that really bit me in the butt. But it was an experience that I won't ever forget. And it transformed who I later became. So anyway, do give a listen. She has another book coming out soon. And I just so loved having Christina Foxwell. Thanks for being here. This next couple of weeks, I should be transforming the podcast to be a video podcast that will be here on YouTube as well as available wherever you get your podcasts. Please listen and share. Love a follow here on this site as well. And I do movie reviews on my YouTube channel also, and I think that I have great taste. So let's see if you agree. Just kidding, but kind of not really. All right, have a good one, and I will see you next time.